Hey, remember that snow I reported on yesterday? Yeah. Funny story there. And that has been your daily weather report. Can you guys tell that it's getting kind of hard to come up with a new skit idea for every single episode of this series? Man, we're only 10 days in. I have to do 15 more of these. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another episode of 25 Days of Suggestions. As I just said, today is day 10, which is super exciting. We are getting closer and closer and closer to Christmas. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here, the Fireball Beach Racer variant of Conrad Camber. It's funny, just yesterday I reviewed an ice racer, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a Fireball Beach Racer, who I actually have never reviewed before, but I'll get into that more in just a few minutes. Now, this was suggested to me by my good friend Beadlesr. Thank you so much for your suggestion, as always. Now, usually this is the part of the review where I tell you guys to go over to my second channel and suggest cars if you haven't, but today I want to ask you guys to all go over to Beadlesr's channel instead and request cars for his 24 Days of Christmas event, which he does similar to how I do 25 Days of Suggestions here. He does his own 24 Days of Christmas event. And this year he is focusing on cars released in 2020. So I'm going to be leaving a link to his video on how to suggest cars for his series in the comments. Make sure you guys do that and send him some requests for his series. Now, before we take a closer look at Conrad here, I want to, of course, do what we always do. That is open up a day in the Mini Racers Advent Calendar. Day 10 here is a very small box, just like the cone yesterday. It would be really disappointing if we got another cone. I hope it's that oil can. I don't know why I like this oil can so much, but I really want to get it. Maybe it'll just be another cone, though. Let's see. Hey, there it is! The 95 oil can. Just like most of the accessories in this set, it's incredibly cheap. It's a very soft plastic. The bottom is completely hollow. It's almost like rubbery. And it is messing with my lighting. Again, this wouldn't have been a problem if only I still had my green paper too. This is a really cool accessory though. I really like it. Again, kind of a cheap, soft plastic piece. It would have been nice if it were more than one color, but it's just a cool little oil can accessory with a 95 on it. Really big oil can. Like, it wouldn't really line up with the mouth of a Cars character. It's like taller. It's actually much taller than Conrad here, but still a very nice accessory. I'll probably find some sort of use for this in Cars Adventures. I wonder though if this is a new piece or not. So a lot of these accessories are repaints, reuses of other ones. I'm not too sure about this though. It might be the oil can, a repaint of the oil can that came from the Welcome to Radiator Springs series Ramon, but I'm not too sure. Anyway though, moving on to today's review of Conrad Camber's Beach Racer variant. Now, as I already said, even though I got this guy in 2019, last year, I didn't review him, which is strange. I always review new cars whenever I get them, regardless of who they are, unless, of course, I accidentally lose the footage, like what's happened quite a few times. I keep bringing that up. I don't know why. I guess I'm just devastated by having to re-record the Hall In Gas review. But the Fireball Beach Racers, I got a bunch of them, or actually no, I just got two of them, Rich Mixon and Mater, the Mater variant, after Christmas of 2018, and I just chose not to review them because I had so many cars to review at the time. I was like, you know what the heck, I'm just going to not review them because I have so many other cars to review. I chose that same approach for the glow-in-the-dark mini racers. I just chose not to review them and open them like on my own terms. And I did that again with the Conrad Camber Fireball Beach Racer. I just decided, you know what, I'll just open him. He's not all that interesting. And I chose not to do a review of him, but now, of course, I finally am. And yeah, he's basically the same as your regular Conrad Camber, just with that sand detailing, just like the rest of the Fireball Beach Racers. He was one of the last few to be released, alongside Richie Guns It and Cam Spinner was in a 4-pack. We, of course, have the Shiny Wax logo on him right there, with all those circles behind it. This sort of gold foil design. Moving on to the side, of course, we have the Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy logos. Really like how this sort of star foil design actually carries over to the front of him. That's a really nice touch. Goes across the wheel there. And of course the whole side is coated in sand. Doesn't look like he has the Lightyear logos on his wheels, because they're just too covered in sand, but very similar to the snow racers. We have sand detailing on the side of the wheels and on the side of the car itself, as well as, of course, the whole overspray that they do to give it a more sandy look. Got the number 82 up there on the roof, kind of in a weird place. Most of the racers have the number like lower down, or like centered. He's got it kind of in the middle, but kind of in the top. Got the window bars back there. They are not painted in. Got the Shiny Wax logo on the back, looking pretty cool. And on the back, we have the Shiny Wax logo once again, and in a very nice touch, it seems his rookie stripes have been removed to show you that this is after his rookie year. I really like that touch done to this guy. Either that or they're just covered in sand so you can't see them. Moving on to the other side, we have basically the same details. I'm sure like the exact patterns of the sand are a bit different, but basically the same. I just realized though that there's a little Shiny Wax logo back in the corner there. And there is his base. Another really nice touch with this guy is the fact that this sort of star logo reaches over from the side onto the hood, where it touches the Shiny Wax logo, and then kind of similar on this side, although it does not touch the logo there. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you once again to Beadlesr for the suggestion. Once again, I'll leave a link to his 24 Days of Christmas series in the description, so you guys can make sure to go over there and leave some requests for him. I'll see you guys next time for another day. Bye now.